Good morning, Cher Johnston here. I've got a piece of fabric here with dots on it. I have this dot grid. I have several of them actually. I cut them up from it was a page in this book. The Geometry of Hand Sewing by Natalie Shannon. I did a video on the book if you're interested in finding out more. But I like the this is what I used to use before I bought the book. I used graph paper and I would grid out, I planned out my things on graph paper and then I drew lines and, I have a very mathematical mind, I guess. I was a bookkeeper for many years. So I saw this on, make sure I'm on camera, saw this on someone else's channel. And I'm going to do it. I have a milliner's needle, DMC floss number 931. I picked this out because it looks a lot like denim. I like this color. And I'm going to do oh God, I hate when my words disappear on me. I'm going to do a cretin stitch. Okay? But with an added, wait, this isn't a cretin stitch. This is oh God, this is a herringbone. I said cretin because I wrote cretin on that thing. Then I'm going to add in there's a stitch there. And I'm going to add in a detached buttonhole, which is, that's a buttonhole. 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks like, no, let's do a couple more. What do you think? No, let's just leave that at that. We'll leave it at that. Now I'm going to go back in because I need to be over here. And I'm not pulling too tight. Then I'm going to go down here. Yes, there. And go in, back up here. And then here. And back up there. And again, here. And back up there. And then I'm going to turn and I'm going to use the eye end to do a detached buttonhole. All right. Then I'm going to go back in. I don't know why I'm having a hard time this morning. Back up here. And then yeah, here and there. And again. And I'm going to take a sip of my coffee or my tea. I don't drink coffee anymore. And then I'm going to be quiet and speed this up. I have 6 inches here for a page edge, but I might not do, I might just do 4 inches for a page tab. I haven't decided. Okay, I've decided it's going to be a tab. I got that this one a little bit tight. Okay, I'm back. I made this dot grid from this, I don't know if you can see that. This dot grid always confused me a little bit when I'm trying to make these heart stitches. So I used this and I measured out 5 hearts and I put the dots on there for the 5 hearts. And I have purple, this is DMC 3041, and I have 3 strands, and I'm going to do I'm going to do these heart stitches. Make sure I'm on camera. I love this stitch. I think it's so pretty. So fun to do. And then sometimes I put in add in like little French knots or something. Makes it really cute. I also have some little rhinestone sticky thingies that I could put in. Might be kind of cool. I knew that I had them and I didn't know where they were. And I was looking for something else and found them. I have some blue and white striped fabric. I think it's called ticking. Anyway, I have some of that, and I thought, oh, that'd be cool for my blue denim journal. But I can't find it. I have no idea. I can picture it in this specific box that I cleaned, and I moved it somewhere else. You'll notice that I'm not, I drew those lines there and now I'm not using them because, I don't know, it didn't seem like it was far enough up. My, my little dots on my dot grid are not very precise. They're more precise in the one on the from the book. I might like to make someday my own stencils, like make little dot grids. Maybe if we start manufacturing in the United States again, I could do that. That would be cool. Okay. You know, I'm just making this up as I go along, right? I put dots in there for colonial knots. I have 2 strands of 932. This is like a shade darker than the 931 that we were using. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, we haven't done any bling for a while. Let's do some bling. And I think because I'm going to glue this down, I don't think I have to go through backs of each one, 2 or 3 times. So we're going to do little blue lures with yellow centers. Started thinking I could crochet some lace along the edge here. I folded this. I could crochet some lace there, but I don't know. We'll see. I think I might just leave it like it is. I think we're going to go to the store today, and I'm thinking I might see if I can find pinking shears. I have pinking shears, and I cut this, but only that much of my scissors will cut anymore. They're very, very old, like me. I think what I'm going to do with this one is make it into a page tab, a removable page tab. I'll put some paper clips behind it. And this can go over the edge, and let me see. I might have to, yeah. I'll figure that out and I'll come back. Okay, so I went off on a bit of a tangent. I got a piece of paper. I did this, and I measured it, and then I started to measure where the folds were and stuff, and then I went, no, you know what? This is not that kind of tutorial. If you need to know how to make a hidden paper clip, there are lots of tutorials out there about hidden paper clips, but this is not that. This is, I have a piece of scrap paper. This is one that I dyed it with some um, avocado dye, and it got super got sticky, and I didn't like that. So I'm going to make this, and then I cut this. Hold on, I'll just finish this before I try to talk and do things and say weird things. Okay. So here's the hidden paper clip. It has 2 paper clips in it so that it, I think it's 3.5 inches. Yes, 3.5 inches. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it along that edge, and I have this Liberty fabric to put in between. I think I need to cut this a tiny bit shorter. Blah, 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 blah. So I cut this to 2.5, just over 2.5, 3.5. And this, I just did you can take your fabric and just fold it back and forth. I just put a running stitch in there, see? And then I just pull it. And I think what I need to do, probably need to glue this down first. I need some clips, clamps. I'll be right back. Okay. Clips, clamps. I'm going to put some glue. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, this goes on this side. And I'm going to glue this down and clamp it. And let it dry a little bit before I carry on. So there's that edge. Clamp. Then I'm going to do this edge. And clamp this. Don't want that folded up. I want it kind of folded under just a bit. Oh, I forgot I want to cut that off a little bit. But not with my sewing scissors. All right. Now I need to pull this and spread this out. And yep. And put glue here. And I need some clothespin type clamps. Oh, I have those. But they all have, yeah, that's not gonna work. A couple of these will work. Yes. Okay. I need to leave this to dry for a bit. And come back. And just like magic, so this is dry and I don't like it. I mean, I like this and I like this, but I don't like them together. So I'm going to save this and I'm going to do something with some white thread and this gorgeous teal sort of DMC floss. I like that. I think that'll look kind of cool. But that's not what I had in mind in my mind's eye for this. So I learned something here. I had to iron out the blue spots. And when I turned this over, because I thought I'll iron it from the back and then it won't affect the flowers, it won't flatten the flowers out. They weren't flat like this before. They were sort of curved. But no matter. So what I have in my head for this has it has a crocheted edge. And I thought, well, why don't I just do a crochet edge? That's silly though, right? We don't do crochet here. But you know what? Why not? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my needle and I'm going to do some chain stitches. See this, this has got to be there to do the crochet, but I need something to attach the crochet to. So there's a chain stitch. I can attach crochet to that. Then I'm going to attach crochet to these little thingies. And then I need another stitch here to attach crochet to. And then I can go underneath here. And if it doesn't work out, then you know, oh, what the hell? Or what the heck? We just took this journey together to find out what's not working. It's like the whole ruffle thing. I almost just decided to like change the recording and leave that whole part out. Oh, we'll just pretend that I never had that idea and I didn't do all that. Well, I feel like that's not really fair to you guys, because you got to know that I'm not perfect. I have ideas that don't work out, and sometimes the things that I do, I look at it when I'm done and I go, yeah, I don't like that, but other people do. And I'm sure that that would have been perfectly fine for something. But it wasn't what was in my head. And I think that's the point. All right. Now, I I need to find a crochet hook. Those beads are really bright. Like, look at how they're shining on my, really bright. All right, I'm gonna leave that attached. Actually, I'm gonna do a knot here. Just in case something happens. All right. Okay. And I'm going to just leave this. And I'm going to find a crochet hook. And I may, I'll probably do that off camera because to be honest, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I think what I'm going to do a single crochet here and then a bunch of trebles across there. But I don't know. I may just do single crochets across there and then add to it. But basically, I think I'm going to just experiment, and I don't really want to do that on camera. It's too, yeah. Oh, but you know what I do want to do tonight? I'll be right back. It's kind of late at night. I don't usually film late at night, but I was kind of excited about this, and those are in shop. Look at that. I don't know when I got these or where, but just love it. There used to be this, I think it was a bar, a country western bar called Denim and Diamonds. And I thought that was the coolest name ever. And I like the idea of denim and diamonds. I just bought myself these Fiskars inking shears. I'm very excited about them. And I'm just dying to cut this up. And I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it on camera because I don't know. Because if you get as excited about as I do about this kind of stuff, look at that. Oh my gosh. All right. They're hard to get open. If you don't get excited about this kind of thing, you can just fast forward past this part. because I'm going to do it and I'm not going to speed it up. I'm just going to, ho, ho, ho. Just going to really enjoy it. Because look at, oh my gosh. These are brand new scissors. You would think they would be easier to open and close. I like these. I don't know why. I just like them. Those are going to get saved in my orts jar. Excuse me. I'm going to cut down here now. I keep forgetting that I need to stay on camera. If I'm going to make you sit through this, then I have to stay where you can see it. Oh my gosh. Ha ha. Nice. Would you look at that? Oh, oh my gosh. I'm excited about these. I like them. Now this one, I'm going to cut this way. I like this more than I thought I would. Oh, it's upside down. I like this a lot more than I thought I would. I don't remember what kind of flower that's supposed to be, but I'm going to do that again in blue. And I really like this little, that little bee there. I didn't do that on camera, but I've done those on camera before. So I guess I kind of figured I didn't have to. And this one I'm going to cut this way as well. Ho ho. All right. This one is too close. Nice. Ah! Oh, I really like it. This one is going to have some blue tulle. Something. Huh. All right. So the other thing that I decided I was going to do is I'm not going to make them into anything more than what they are until I decide what I'm going to make. Like, I'm making a journal, right? I don't want a whole bunch of hidden paper clips. I want to make my journal at the same time. So I'm going to work on this. And the grandkids are coming tomorrow. So I guess that doesn't really matter to you because you won't even see this until it's all done. And I think tomorrow's Tuesday. I need you to do Take a Stitch Tuesday. Okay, now I'm just blabbering. Bye for now. Okay, I got these out because I wanted to remember to do this. So I have these blue colors, and I do like DMC threads because I can tell you this is 931 and 932, and you can buy them wherever you buy DMC threads, and the colors will be the same. These are two nice denim looking colors. My number 20 is the one that I used for the starfish when I did that. 580 and 370, those are the two greens that I used when I did the other Twinchies. This 3041, 3042, those are a couple of nice purples that I liked. And then this one is a really nice turquoise, 3808. I love turquoise and purple together. I think those are really cool colors. Then I'm still on camera, good. 3811, excuse me, and 598. Those are some nice, they're almost the same color, aren't they? But those are some nice light blues. Then I have some other blues here that are just nice, not really denim, but they're nice blues. We have 806. That's kind of a cobalt blue, I think. 807, and that's very similar color, but it's a little bit lighter. 597, 3810, and then the 3811 and 598 are the light blues. Anyways, those are the colors that I'm using, that I used on these little things that I did. And I'm gonna do more. And I found some white fabric that I already put the lines on it. I'm going to cut this in half with my new handy dandy pinking shears. I love them. All right. So next, for my next trick, I'm going to glue this down to here. It needs to go like this. Oh, I didn't tell you what I did. So I put the chain stitch in here between each one of these, and I did some embroidery, not embroidery, I did some crochet. If you crochet, this is just a single crochet, chain one, single crochet, chain one, single crochet down this way, and then I did single crochet on top of that single crochet, and then chain one, double crochet, chain two, double crochet in the top of that, single crochet there, then chain one, single crochet, chain one, and then again double crochet, chain two, double crochet, chain two, no, chain one, single crochet. Anyways, that was down this way. Then I came back down this way with a single crochet, 7 double crochets, single crochet, 7 double crochets. Anyways, that looks better. It would look better if I had done it the other way and put this on the front, on the top, but it doesn't matter because this is at the edge of the page, and this is going to show on the back like this. That will show like that. So I'm going to use my handy dandy fabric glue because it dries faster. Hopefully it won't come out too fast. I put it near the edge. I thinned it out with some I have to think for a minute and see. This goes like this. Yes, like this. I thinned it out with some acetone, which was nice, but then it got really thin and runny. So that was a while ago. So now it's calming down a little bit. I think, oh heck. All right, I have to stop being quite so. All right, and I put it on a ruler so that I wouldn't stick it together. You know, that would be silly. All righty. Oh, I didn't stick this down. Might be a good thing to do. Stick that down. Stick that down. And I have my little quilting clips, because this is what I have. And I hope those don't make dents in there, but they probably will. Anyway, okay. That is, see the discoloration there? I don't know if that's going to go away or not. Anyway, there's my page tab thingy. Okay, and that's my video for today. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.